Hey guys, and welcome back to Gold Rush. So, you might be looking at the game and being like, Steejo, that's not where you left off the last episode. And yeah, that makes sense. But the issue was, I've just lost like 20 minutes worth of gameplay, which is annoying. But hey ho, here we go. Basically, it's just rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. I wasn't recording. My timer was going, but my OBS wasn't. So, I'm gonna complain. Complainer's gonna complain. I can't really complain because it was my fault. So. But I don't know. Well, I say it's my fault. I've got a hotkey for record and start and record and stop, and annoyingly, sometimes it just doesn't like to. It just doesn't like to record. So I don't fucking know. Like sometimes the it will hook in fine, and sometimes it will not. Oh my god, come on. So I have no idea what you guys missed in that 20 minutes, because I had a hissy fit and went and had a cup of tea because I was pissed off. There we go. I changed around some options and things. Oh shit. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Changed around some options and things that fix this lag issue ever so slightly. Basically, I killed off most of the graphics options for particles, which seems to have fixed it. And I've started parking my truck lengthyways because it's a lot easier to actually load the thing up when you do that. That was a comment. Someone in the comment section says to me, they're like, "Oh, Steejo, you're much better parking at lengthyways because you never have issues angling the thing sideways, but you always have issues angling like how far away it is." And that was a great idea. So that's what we started to do. I've also seen some like ridiculous setups of you guys, where you guys are playing this game and like how much yous have managed to mine, and it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I had someone in the comment section, and I've actually had a few people in the comment section are like, "Oh my god, can you just like start cutting stuff out?" And it's like, okay. What do I cut out? I'm not slagging you off if you're one of these people, but that's just my generic commenter voice. It's like, alright, well, what do I cut out? It's like, do I cut out the digging for gold? It's like, well, the digging for gold's the main part of the fucking game. Do I cut out the taking the gold back and forth? It's like, well, that kind of breaks up the digging for gold. Do I cut out the cleanouts? Well, the cleanouts are like the most exciting part in my opinion, because the cleanouts are where you get to see exactly what you've earned. It's like people say like, "Oh, could you cut it out?" And it's like, well, what did I cut out? Did I cut the core gameplay loop out? At which point I might as well just type in the word gold and say, "Oh look, we just had a cleanout that was 100 ounces." You know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand. Like, do I pretend that I've just like mined the entire claim out and just use the save file? Like edit the save file and just delete the ground so it looks like I've mined the entire claim out? It's like, what to do? No, I mean, it's like there's, I don't know what you want from me. What do you want from me? I actually think that we don't need to give it that last. Yeah, we do. I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly. Maybe there's something obvious that you would edit out, but It's like, I don't, like, I wouldn't mind if someone was to say, oh, Studio, you should edit this out. It's like, but in my opinion, editing out the actual mining for gold means that you lose a core part of the game. Well, the main part of the game. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. This is nuts, this little plateau that's being formed. I mean, I've seen someone posted a screenshot of their claim, of their old Arnold claim, and what they've been doing, and like, Jesus, some of you guys have been absolutely kicking ass. Like, I feel like I'm doing pretty well, but no. Yeah, I feel like I've made a significant dent in it. I don't know, I feel like I was... Yeah, I feel like I was doing more mining using the front loader. I'm actually, after we do this next clean out, I'm going to, for science sake, I'm going to do some more mining with the front loader. To see if it's quicker doing it that way, or if you are... Hello? To see if it's quicker doing it that way, or if you are better using this method. Huh. A bit of lag spike there. Whatever I do not want to be dumping my excavator into the ground. Weird that the lag spikes are coming back. I pretty much sorted them. Just dump that back in, that was like the worst bucket ever. Peculiar. Yeah, because we're working out gold per hour, I would like to see what the gold per hour is on this, and what the gold per hour is on the using the front loader with the conveyor belt. Right. 98%. Yeah, I mean, it's all about being the most efficient you can be. And it's good that I've got that Danubis is making that spreadsheet for us, because otherwise it would just be a case of being very anecdotal about the full thing. So I'd be interested to see, there's a couple of things that I want to do. So another clean out like this, because we've already started. Then I want to do a clean out with the front loader by itself, just picking up the dirt and driving it straight towards the conveyor belt. And then I want to do a front loader into the truck. and see if that's a better idea. But it might not be, and I'm very well prepared to think that it probably won't be. Right, next truckload we'll call it a night and let my guy go to bed, let the crew go to bed. I could probably afford to be a bit further away, to be honest. Yeah, it's getting a bit dark now, so maybe I hit the hay. But yeah, I don't, like I've said many times before, I enjoy playing this game for the how chill it is. But there's lots of people that are very like, oh my god, no, we need to see results now. Like, it's like, come on, chill. Go as fast as I can. Go as fast as I can, boss. I'm doing all that I can. Leave me be. I know. Maybe it's the youth of the day. Damn kids. I know, like I'm perfectly happy to take criticism and suggestions, but I mean, don't be the guy, and this goes for everything in life. Don't be the guy that just gives problems. Be the guy that gives the suggestions, the solutions to those problems. Nobody likes the guy that always points out the problems in a plan. Much better to be the guy that comes up with a solution. You get a lot more respect as well if you're the dude that comes up with a solution than you're just the whingy guy that comes up with all the problems, that points out all the problems. Also, don't be the guy that shuts down any ideas that come. Don't be that guy. The shut you down guy. He's a dick. That was actually one of the interesting exercises we've done in business school, was idea generation. And the correct ways to be when it comes to idea generation as well. And it's basically when you're on the actual idea generation stage, don't ever say no to an idea. Like, just come up with them, write them down, and then say no to them in the next stage when you actually look at implementation. But when people are coming up with ideas, don't ever be like, no, that's stupid, because that it stifles creativity and it stops people from coming up with other ideas that may actually be awesome, but they just feel like might be getting shit on. Life skills with Steejo again, I suppose. I don't know, there's lots of stuff like that that's like, if you think what you're going to do is going to make someone act in a different way, don't fucking do it. If you think that what you say might make someone act in a way that's detrimental to what you're trying to accomplish, then don't do it. Just because you don't want to be the guy that's like, no, that idea is shit, that then stops other people coming up with ideas just so you can be the one that's like, yeah, I'm so smart because I say that idea is shit. This actually comes back to The Apprentice, and if you don't watch The Apprentice, you should definitely watch it. It's a fucking good show. Or at least it used to be amazing, but it's kind of went downhill a little bit because they seem to just put absolute fucking morons on the show. But there was this one guy, right, and he was in the boardroom, so basically they went to the boardroom for reality TV show, business inclined, and if you do shit in it you get fired, basically. But yeah, the British version, they were in the boardroom, and Alan Sugar, the guy, the entrepreneur that hosts it, basically, he was talking about a guy, and on the guy's CV he'd actually wrote, I am the smartest person in any room, I am a genius, my IQ level is that of a genius. To which I thought, you're not that much of a fucking genius if you put that on your CV, you fucking moron. It's like, if that was me and I was in that boardroom, I would have straight up like flung myself over the table and punched him in the face. I fucking hate people like that. It's like, yeah, well, I'm like actually a genius. It's like, well, you're not that fucking smart, are you, if you're on a fucking reality TV show, you prick. It's just, it's like, oh, come on. Like, if you're in the boardroom, then you're fucked up, so you can't be that smart. I don't know, it just fucking wound me up. It's like, yeah, statistically, like, any room that I'm in, I'm the smartest person in it. It's like, I can't remember the old saying, but I don't know, it's like, if you think you're the smartest person in the room, then you're probably the dumbest. Oh, I can't remember, I would love to find that actual saying. But it's something to do with being the smartest person in a room. So you should never think you're the smartest person in a room. Even if you are the smartest person in the room, you should never think it. The thing is, like, I don't hold much weight with IQ tests. I don't think that just because you've got a good IQ test that you are inherently smarter than anyone else. I think they're just bullshit. There's just a number to make people feel better about themselves. I think that human beings are inherently smart. It's just they apply themselves in different ways. It's like when people are like, oh yeah, this person's a prodigy. It's like, no, it's not. They're just applying themselves in the correct position. They're not super fucking intelligent. I actually went on a rant about this another time about people who I did not mean to do that. I don't even know if it was in this series, but it was in the A series. Fuck, who was it? Oh my god, I've completely forgot the guy's name now. Like, widely renowned as a genius astrophysicist. Stephen Hawking. Jesus, that was difficult. So Stephen Hawking said something about politics. I think it was about the NHS or something like that in the UK. And everyone was like, oh my god, like, he's so right, like, oh, it's Stephen Hawking. And then there was a politician that disagreed with him. And everyone was like, oh my god, how could you disagree with Stephen Hawking? I say everyone, it wasn't fucking everyone, there was people that says that. How can you disagree with Stephen Hawking? He's like, the man's literally a genius. It's like, yeah, he's a genius in his field, which ain't fucking politics, so shut it. I don't know, it's... People are smart in different ways, man. Don't discount someone's opinion because someone else is smarter in a different way. It's like, there's people who are fucking absolute fucking geniuses when it comes to astrophysics, when it comes to fucking business, for example. Alan Sugar could be an absolute genius at business, but when it comes to fucking knitting a sweater, guy's a spastic. Like, like, I don't know, sorry, like, if you are watching this, Alan Sugar, and you're like a fucking master knitter, then by all means. Oh my god, I'm waiting on triggering people with the fact that I used the word spastic now. Spastic as in, he would be spasming, trying to knit, and that's the way he would look. I apologise if that's derogatory in any other culture. It's another thing I find interesting as well, that if... So, I come from Scotland, and more importantly I come from Glasgow, which we have... I don't know, we're very Australian in the way that we speak, in that every second word's probably a profanity. And there's a few words that we use that are very different to the way that other people use them. For example, and many of you will know this, this isn't just a Glaswegian thing, this is a UK thing, but many of you will know this and some of you may not, but slang for cigarettes over here is fags, which is also a derogatory term for a homosexual man. I don't know if it applies to white women? I don't fucking know, I'm not hip with my non-inclusive derogatory remarks. If I'm going to make a derogatory remark, it'll be to everyone. A bunch of cunts. But yeah, it's like, people that start like getting on their high horse about the fact that you've used a remark like calling someone a fag, or well, okay, get on your high horse, because I still don't understand how it's an insult to say that someone's homosexual, but whatever. I totally went the wrong way with that sentence that I was trying to say there. Yes, it's fine. Get on your high horse if someone's calling someone a fag, like in its derogatory and homosexual sense. But don't get on your high horse if I call a cigarette a fag, because it's quite obvious that that's what I was meaning. And the reason I bring this up is because Susie actually got a load of shit on one of her videos. She was playing Cuphead and there's like a cigarette boss, and she called the boss a fag. As in, it's a cigarette. And she got like a load of fucking hassle in the comment section. It's like, be mindful of the way that others speak, especially if it's not your culture. I don't know. There's so much shit like that. It's like, it goes back to the I had a conversation with I'd say conversation very fucking loosely with a woman on Twitter who was a white woman who was being racist towards me, and I kid you not was being racist towards me. And the reason I say a white woman was because she says that she cannot be racist because, and the reason I say racist is because she says I was a white male and therefore I come from a place of privilege and I can't comment on something. I can't fucking remember what it was. I don't give a fuck what it was. But yeah, and I was like, oh, you're a racist then. She's like, oh, how can I be a racist? I'm a white person talking to a white person. I was like, well, you're clearly American, because you don't realise that in the UK there's a lot of white on white racism. It's like, so yeah, it's definitely possible to be racist to another white person. But, anyway, I digress. As always, I digress. But we better call it an episode here. So as always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.